When I was a very, very, very young man, I was developing a piece of property and had the opportunity to buy a piece next door to that that was just enough for 11 lots. The landowner said he would sell it to me. I was putting in the roads and utilities. I was putting everything into service that property. It was a made deal. It was probably the most made deal you could ever buy. I asked my client if I could buy it. He said, sure, I'm not interested in 11 extra lots. I already got 150. I bought the property with a buddy of mine. We started to work on developing the 11 lots. And a week after we bought the property, an Air Force jet crashed on the property. And there was a pilot that had engine trouble. And right before he crashed the plane and punched out, he said, I'm going to aim for an undeveloped piece of property so I don't hurt anybody. And so he landed, crash landed, his plane crash landed. He ejected. His plane clear cut my entire 11 lots that had the most beautiful live oak trees, which all went up in a fireball. Now I've got a piece of property. I got to figure out what to do with it. Well, I couldn't go in the property for months because when a military jet crashes, there's explosive bolts everywhere. There's classified hardware maybe laying around that the Chinese might try and steal. So I couldn't even get on the property. So finally I asked, I said, well, what do I do? And they said, well, you could sue the government. And at the end of 6 months, they settled with me on the very, very last day and wrote me a check for $60,000 for what I call emergency landing fees. By that time, the market had softened and the lots were not worth anywhere near what I projected.